and you can't do shit. That's me talking shit. 3602 Gramercy Way, that's where I live. Come fucking see me.
Hello guys, it is me, Klarissica, here on Klarissicasays, where Klarissica says it all and that's how I feel. So we are back with another video, guys. We are back, and this is something that I am so happy to be able to record and do my commentary on, because it is needed to be talked about. This topic is needed to be spread around the entire United States and other countries as well, because the time is now and the time for change is today. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. However, if you're new to my channel and have not checked out any of my videos, please take the time out to subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comments down below. How do you feel about the situation? Let me know so we can talk about it down in the comment section down below. And also, so you can give your opinions for those that will come to this video and be interested in hearing what's going on in your opinion. So today we're talking about Edward Cagney Matthews. He is an township, Mount Laurel Township man that lives in New Jersey. If you didn't know, that Mount Laurel was in New Jersey. And basically, he has been harassing and berating neighbors that do not belong in his neighborhood, as if he owns all of the houses and all the homes and all of the property taxes of these abodes. Okay, so he has been bullying his neighbors that he does not feel fits into his persona of his neighborhood. So on July 2nd, around 7:30, this situation really escalated when this man Edward went to a home to went by a home and ended up talking to this elderly couple. And at this time, one of your brothers, Brandon, one of the kings out there of the world, Brandon was there, right? If you haven't seen any of these videos, check out my Instagram. I may or may not post some snippets of what happened on a separate video, but if you want to see what's going on, check out my Instagram. I've posted countless videos regarding this topic, and yeah, and you can find out the specifics on there, but I'm going to give you a brief synopsis. So Brandon, which is one of us, was basically defending this elderly couple, because this man has been really bullying these people for months. And he was like, you know what? I'm tired of you doing this to these people. I'm going to defend them. So he goes to defend them. And that turned into a huge racist rampage from Edward to Brandon. From Brandon defending, the elderly couple. This is not the first time that Edward has done something like that. This is just the first time that it has been recorded. And once it has been recorded, the people that lived in the neighborhood, not only were there people outside of the neighborhood, because technically Brandon didn't even live in this neighborhood. He was there visiting his elderly couple's friend, they're friends of his, family, friends, whatever you want to call it. He was just visiting, and this situation popped off. So not only were people that were not from the neighborhood that came to protest, people within the neighborhood that also has experienced his tyrant's behavior also went to his house to protest. So how this all started was because of the situation. Brandon was defending the couple Edward got so upset, whatever, got so boasty, and was like, well, since you got something, since you so bad about it, come to my side, come to my property, because, you know, at the end of the day, all those people living in that community have private property. So he was saying, come to his land, come to his property. Mind you, the cops were called. Before this happened, the cops were called to the elderly couple's home. And Edward was telling the cops, oh yeah, make sure that Nick knows his rights, and, you know, to make sure you then know, you know, what it is to be in the United States, and, you know, basically, like, he doesn't know his rights, and he thought that the white cop was going to take sides or whatever. Now, you guys know the police force was originally the KKK, Ku Klux Klan, you know, but, you know, that's just, you know, so I felt like the guy thought that this cop was going to come and automatically take his side, which is not what happened. The cop did see both sides of the situation, and nobody was arrested at that moment, you know? So it was just like a civil altercation that was de-escalated by the cops, okay? However, the whole situation was recorded. The entire situation was recorded, and the reason why I have not posted it on my channel yet is because there are certain regulations that I have to follow and abide by when it comes down to YouTube, and I'm not sure if they will keep the video up. So, like I said, look at my Instagram or look in the description box, and I will go ahead and leave some video links that you can watch, because this is something you need to see. So this man was like, come to my house, this is my address, and you know who pulled up? We pulled up, because you're not going to be racially harassing people in 2021. This is a new day and age, baby. We don't play this kind of stuff. That was the old me. This is a new me. The one that understands my worth. The one that understands that I'm royalty. The one that understands that even if you don't understand that I belong here, we are all humans and we belong. What is up with you and y'all people that still have not caught with the times? Like, seriously, what's up? So he said to Brandon, pull up on me. If you want to fight about it, if you want to talk about it, if you have something else to say to me, pull up and drop the addy. So we all pulled up in Brandon's defense, in that elderly couple's defense, in the defense of our nations and our people and every other person that lives in America that has to go through or might have to go through or will never go through what Brandon just went through because of what we're doing right now to prevent it. Because at the end of the day, we're not going and settling for this kind of behavior any further, any longer. This is not going to continue on going forward. So what people will not be able to see, we're out there protesting in front of his house for that reason, because we will not have this going on in 2022, 2023, 2030. No, baby, this is done. This is done. Exit out, exit left. Y'all need to get with the program. When I say y'all, I'm referring to all these people that are still disrespectful, that are still prejudiced, that are still racist out there. Y'all need to get with the program. So yes, they showed up to his doorstep and they started to protest. No justice, no peace, because that is harassment. What he did to that elderly couple, what he did to Brandon by calling him gorilla, by saying things as if he was not supposed to be here, and Brandon was born on this soil. Brandon probably had family that probably has fought in the army for this soil, and y'all still say we're not supposed to be here. Nobody in America is supposed to be here, besides people like me who are the original American natives, the Native Americans that they call it, the Indians that are not technically Indian. We're the only people that's truly supposed to be here on this ground. Nobody, if you are any other complexion besides a brown or tan complexion, you're not supposed to be here on America's soil, baby. You were brought over here too. So I don't get what's up with these Caucasian people that say you're not even from America. Neither are you. Neither are you. Where are you from? I don't know, Germany, Russia, where, Sweden? You migrated here to be here, baby. The same way how we were brought, a lot of people were brought as African American slaves here to America from other places like Guam, Africa, India, a lot of places. A lot of places, not just Africa, by the way, not just Africa, and not just African people were brought here as slaves. There were other people from England, from Sweden, from other places across the world that were also on those boats that were brought here into slavery as well. And they were not all slaves. Some of them were indentured servants, just like those Caucasian people that were indentured servants. And not all people were treated bad either. It's just like, come on. We need to educate and educate properly here. For just Edward, where are you from? Where is your background? You're not from here, baby. You were born here, like Brandon was born here, not elderly couple, but you're not born here. Talking about where he needs to go back where he's from. You need to go back where you're from. Like, I just hate that. I really hate that. So, to move forward, guys, as I decide to rampage on the educational background here, some his story, some her story, you know. So, they pull up to his house. They're out there protesting for at least a day or two. The cops get called there to protect him because Edward calls the cops saying that he has a disruption at his doorstep. The cops don't really know what's going on, but they have prior recollection of him already getting the cops called on him by Brandon and other people that were around witnessing the situation. So they put two and two together and they go out there to protect the protesters from him. So he called the cops for protection from protesters that were originally there to protect someone that he was already abusing verbally. So where are the cops to protect the protesters? That's what I'm trying to think about. Because at the end of the day, they're not there to harm Edward whatsoever. They just want justice. They want him to go to jail, to get a fine, to be held accountable, whatever that may be, for his actions. Because if it was the other way around and we were over at someone's house verbally abusing, there would be no protests because they were already been in handcuffs somewhere getting justice, because that's what the justice system does. Justice system does not meet all races equally. We already figured that out, right? So we're moving forward to make that change today. And so as of yesterday, July 5th, the day after July 4th, which is commemoration of the independence that we have here as a nation, we got some justice when he was arrested from his home and put into handcuffs and escorted away from his property. Now, that may be just to settle out the situation because we don't know what actually happened once he got to the precinct, but it is a start. You understand? If y'all want to tell me what really happened after, is he charged? Was he fined? Does he have a trespass on going to that property? Because he's been trespassing people's property and doing this type of behavior for quite a while. And it's freaking ridiculous. What happened to him? How was he reprimanded? Can somebody tell me? Because I want to know. Leave it down in the comment section if you feel as though justice was handled by them protesting and getting him to actually be held accountable for his verbal abuse and racism that he had towards the elderly couple and that man Brandon. Let me know your full-on opinion, and I will see you guys back on my next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comments down below, and I love you guys so very dearly. Make sure you are the change you want to see in the world. Make sure you are the change that you want to see in this world. If you see some effery happening, no matter what it is, speak up. No more fear, baby. We're not afraid. There's only two emotions, fear and love. So move through love and move through pride and move through strength and move through wisdom. Always be wise. They can never take your brain away. What you know is what you know. Always be wise. That's it. With that being said, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.